welcome to Vanure Customs YouTube channel. We are a van conversion company in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on the East Coast, and back here I have one of our latest creations. We're going to start on the exterior real quick and then head inside and show you some cool hidden features and the bed lift. So come check it out. We're going to start with the outside. We have a huge awning, Fiamma F80 awning. Vehicle is a 170-inch wheelbase 4x4 Sprinter 3500 XD extended. It's a lot to say, but it's a lot of vehicle. It is wrapped with aluminous gear, has aluminous bumper in the front, winch, and a ton of LEDs. I think there's 18 LEDs on this thing. Above the dash on the headliner, there's a little control unit pad that has all the buttons for all the 18 LEDs. All right, let's head inside into our little lounging area. We're gonna take the shoes off today because the van is getting picked up tomorrow and it is squeaky clean inside. So right away, we're a pretty open area. This van has 3 beds and I'm sitting on one of them. This seat can actually fold into a bed. This portion folds out and the backrest folds down and you lay across as a nice comfy little bed. A window that we framed in with the lagoon table that you can swing around and use universally, and upper cabinet storage up top. And over here on this side of the van we have our kitchen galley area. It's a pretty long countertop, so you got plenty of room to cook on. They're gonna use an induction cooktop. Whip it out, plug it in, and you can cook up yourself a nice little meal. We have to shrink down the kitchen cabinet. This seat is wider than we typically would put in and it turns into a bed, so we have to shrink down the kitchen and really fight for every quarter inch of this build. It was a lot of redesigning and designing. It took about 2 weeks of designing before we actually started building this van, and it was worth every second. New tongue and groove pine that was custom milled just for this van. It was milled to a thinner wood, so it'd be, you know, lighter. There's a lot going on in this van. Even though it's 3500 XD, we want to keep it as light as possible. So this build came out to be actually pretty light, surprisingly light. We used lightweight plywood, maple finish plywood, and wrapped everything in tongue and groove pine. Here we have a big deep sink, so you can do your dishes and so forth. You can swing this faucet around and rinse off outside. This drains into a 7-gallon gray water tank underneath here. We didn't run it into the gray water tank underneath the van for the shower because even though you put heaters on the line, that's just more things to go wrong. This is going to be in the Rockies and the gnarly weather. Just much easier to keep it not frozen inside your van. Dual dimmer switch, one for your LEDs, toe kick, ambient lights all around, and the other is for your puck lights. And then we have a ton of storage in the drawers. There's 6 drawers just in this middle section over here. One of my favorite parts is the pantry that we had to build around the massive wheel well that's over here. And in this upper cabinet we have our controls. All the controls are here. You don't want to keep everything too busy looking on the exterior when you don't need to look at them all day. Your inverter charger controller here right next to your water gauge level sensor, and your bed lift for your HappiJac right behind me, so it can make your entire bed come down at a click of a button. This is how I have it in my van, and it's the easiest way to go to bed and wake up. You just hit the button. Your voltmeter and your water heater switch for your water heater. You don't need that on all the time. And your gray water valve. It's an electric water valve, so you can dump it from a click of a button here. And your water pump switch, of course. And with the blink of an eye, you have your bed down where you need it to be. And you can have it as low as you want. You can have another bed underneath, which is even bigger bed, almost a king size bed that you can set up with your table going in the middle and the cushions falling into the middle. You know, this is the easiest way to go to bed. We also have a little secret storage compartment underneath the mattress. Store all your goodies in there. Above the bed we have the air conditioner. It's a 12-volt Dometic XT2000, pushes 7,000 BTUs at 12 volts. It can run on eco mode with this battery system for a really long time, and it can even run fully off solar power while even charging your batteries a little bit, depending how well you're getting the sunshine. So this system works really well on its own. No short plugs needed, even though there is a short plug on the outside. In a very tree shady situation, you can always plug up. So let's put the HappiJac bed back up so we can show you the dinette. So we can show you the dinette area. And back here underneath the bed, we have our dinette system with a lagoon table that can swing around and up out of the way, with even more storage back here. It's all held by our gas struts, and it's all air circulated throughout the system, as well as some storage back here where the big wheel well is hidden. And yeah, you got some decent amount of storage. And on this side we have our water system in there, and over here we have a little bit of more storage. Our diesel heater controller thermostat is located right here on this wall. Mostly you're going to be using it in your bed, so it's located conveniently right next to where you want it to be, as well as this big floor to ceiling closet, fridge cabinet closet. Initially in our design, the shower was going to be here and the closet was going to be there. We had to swap them around. So starting from the top, we have a big closet up here with tons of storage. Also, you have your plumbing easily accessible for your shower. That's just a panel away and a click away. Underneath that, we have a 135 liter fridge by Isotherm. It's a 12 volt compressor unit, so it draws very little power and is just a really nice looking unit, and it fits in this closet really snug and is ventilated in the back as well. Below that, we have our S-Bar D2L diesel heater. It has the altitude sensor. Since this van is going to be camping out in the Rockies a lot, you have to have a altitude sensor 5,000 feet or above, or you're going to have soot build up in your heaters. And that's just a panel away, as well as having some storage in there as well. And over here we have our shower. It is wrapped in PVC sheeting. It is weatherproof, super strong material that will outlast the van. Seamless, and it is bumped out into the van as big as possible, so it's a fairly roomy shower. You know, it's just a nice shower to take. I have one pretty much the same size in my van, and it's really comfortable. I have no issues. The smooth wall makes it really easy to stick new things onto, suction cups. You can hang a string in there, put your long dress clothes, going out clothes. You also have your toilet in there. This is a dry flush Lavio toilet. It uses cartridges to flush your goods and then wrap it and drops it in a new bag. And then all you do is take it out in the bag and throw it out. No smell, no mess, it's all dry. And this one, it has a battery. You recharge it every, I don't know, I would say a few months you would have to charge it up. And yeah, with the press of a button, you get rid of your business. And right here we have our shower plumbing. It's, like I said earlier, it's super easy to access from your closet here. With that mentality, we built this entire van, and all of our builds really. You can access everything quickly. You can take this entire HappiJac out. This bed will come out without tools within 5 minutes. And you can take the entire HappiJac out without destroying the build within 30 minutes. So anything that needs to be maintained or come out, like your heater and everything like this, is designed to come out and be maintained by not me or a crazy professional. It's super easy to maintain 5-10 years down the line, so we expect to see our vans on the road. So the ventilation system is designed to really vent and clear out the van's moisture. You really want to keep your vans dry as possible, whether you have wood or not. This van does have a lot of wood, so you want to keep that fan on circulating. And then the back here we have our 2 Illumina's box storage in the back with the ladder and the Wii Boost to boost your cell phone signal whenever you are in a low service area. And with the help of our LED lights in the back, we are able to access the back at night. And here we have our back of the van. This is where you fill up your city water. It's a quick disconnect. And here you have your quick connect also to get your shower. And this is how you can rinse off in the back. You just quick connect this. And then you turn on your hot. And then you have hot water, just like that. Shower up, rinse off, wash your bikes, whatever you may need. And then you just quickly disconnect it when you're done. And that's it, you're ready to go. And now I get to show you how you can play with these little buttons over here on this pad that our electrician put in. You can play with all these buttons, turn them on and off. They're all labeled for you. You can turn all of them on or off with this little button in the middle. And then you can turn all the power off to it through the secret little button over here. All right, that pretty much wraps up the tour of this build. Comment below what you guys think and let us know if you would like to add anything to this build, because I'm pretty sure everything is pretty much stuffed in there that's possible. And yeah, it was a really fun conversion for us. It took a lot of brain power and labor from the team, but we pulled it through, and it's turned out to be a pretty sweet rig, and I love it. It's been such an awesome time building this thing, and not ready to say goodbye to it quite yet, but we have to. It's leaving tomorrow, and it'll be enjoyed with our new customer. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Venture on.